Hey everyone, CMGT Bone. This video I'm going to talk about forestry and heavy forestry and trees and all the tree things as quickly as I can, simple to the point. There's cocoa trees, but that's for chocolate milk. That was a different video. These are the pine trees. These are the cypress and the birch. And Lumber Co. is where you come. It's in town that I drive down here. It is not the store that you get the main seeds in. It is around the corner. So the main seed store, Farm Co. is here, where you have all the normal seeds for crops. And then the animal store for the animal food and bees. But why not show you where to get the stuff when you unlock it? Now, you have to unlock it. Yep, licenses again. Are they in here? Oh, where are they? Well, it's always the last place I look. Forestry you have to unlock first. You'll get to plant the pine trees and cut them down manually with a chainsaw. You walk up to the tree after you plant it and it fully grows, and the chainsaw will magically just appear and you can click cut and it cuts it down. And heavy forestry you'll unlock next. Big trees, you get to use equipment to cut down those, I'll show those. And the sawmill. And the sawmill can get efficiency upgrades. Planks, the birch and cypress planks are the most valuable thing in the game. Birch is a little more than cypress, but either way, you get like a lot, like 1,000,000 a truck, at least. I don't got the numbers off the top of my head, but you'll find out when you get there and you get the efficiency, everything like that. So that's how to get it to the goals, earn those. Let's drive back to the farm and talk about what they look like and how it works. I didn't plant all the trees, but here's one of my tree farms. The logs go in this end here. So you take trucks and you pull up right next to this side where the logs are, and you say deposit, and then the planks are on this side, and you pull up a flatbed truck right here, pick up the planks. That's a stack of planks, and then you sell them. Or you can sell them for companies. You can also just cut down the trees and get the logs, and you can sell those for orders for the companies. These are what the trees look like fully grown. You can go into the decorations actually. I went into build and I went into outdoor and I typed in trees, and you can literally put the same trees you cut down. These you can't cut down. They're decorative and you can phase through them. There's no collision. But this is the cocoa tree. This is the pine tree. So you'd walk up to it and it would say cut. You'd have an icon to click cut, and your guy pulls out a chainsaw and goes, "Nah." Now historically you used to buy a chainsaw. I heard from players that have been playing this for years that you used to be able to get it. They changed it at some point in time. I have no idea. I've only been playing this half a year. So the two big trees, this is birch and cypress. And here's how it works. The vehicles you unlock with heavy forestry will be under miscellaneous. And there's the big cutters, TK 1500s, and then the little TK 500s. What's the difference? Well, they're bigger and the arms reach a little further, but they cut the same. They cut just as the same amount of speed. So you get in, you buy them from the store, and you just drive along, click cut, and then every tree that highlights, you just keep clicking cut. One tree at a time. This is how fast it is. So it's best to do this one. I just get a bunch of people over. The more people you have, there's lots to do, the more fun it is. Rotate, take turns so it doesn't get boring. If you cut all this yourself, you'll be cutting and it gets boring. So have people do cleanup. This is the front loader. You just drive into the logs and then you can get, this is for heavy forestry, you can get the box to put them in like that. Just drive right into these till it doesn't collect anymore. This is the biggest cutter and loader you can get. You just drive. I use the box. Here's why. You can go into build mode and you can move this box all around as you cut trees down. And then when you're done, put the box right near your sawmill, take your log truck and just send them in. Ooh, shirts are on sale. The log trailers connect to the semi trucks. They you can load and unload them from the box like this. Drive up to the box. And this mechanic for loading is the same for the building. So 88. You just deposit them. There is another tractor that you get when you start. Get this thing. LHT340. It carries those small pine logs. Oh, and it also carries, I could spawn it, but I won't. It also carries the big logs. It just holds less. So it's a level 4. These ones are a level 4, but they hold more logs. So eventually work your way. This comes with the license of the big trees. So buy these, yes. And those are all the different types of trees. Get as many people in your crew as you can to cut trees together. It'll go faster. Do them over time, or every time you play, cut a row or cut a little bit. Sometimes you have goals to cut 50 trees. Just, you just do what you can, and eventually over time, this is very profitable. So I recommend going after chocolate milk and these birch trees and the sawmill to make the most out of your time. So that's all I have to say about trees. Thanks so much for watching. You guys know what to do if you like the video. Alright, take care.